好多人都會問我咧，埋線技術可唔可以咧用其他嘅Ultherapy 啊、Thermage 啊或者係填充去到代替，因為咧佢哋都會覺得埋線咧好似係好驚嘅一個項目喎。咁但係其實咧我哋就會覺得係一啲唔同嘅嘢啦。
Aptos work like a metallic strings. It is the best thing that you can have in your face. It is the most effective thing for exactly a lifting effect. Lifting effect. But sometimes you also need to fill up with some volume, right? And the role of cement for building plays some fillers, or it could be biostimulators. And the machine treatment is also like it's a huge part of the market right now, and I understand it has benefits, but it's not able to lift as strong as the Aptos threads. It's good to combine all together when you have a good plan, when you have a good doctor who is able to step by step combine all the treatment together to give you the best result.
咁所以其實Dr. Oleg你嘅意思就係埋線技術就好似起樓咁樣，而鋼筋就應該係似 Aptos 呢條線咁樣啦，佢就可以幫你支撐翻成個大廈。咁所以咧，其實雖然Ultherapy、Thermage 佢哋可以幫你膠原增生，但係如果少咗鋼筋嘅話咧，咁我哋都未必會達到一個大廈最美麗嘅外表嘅喎。咁呢個咧就真係一個幾貼切嘅形容嚟嘅喎。其實有啲咩人係適合做呢個埋線嘅技術嘅咧？好多人都會想知道埋線嗰個預期啦、效果啦，同埋係咪適合自己嘅。
I would say the ideal candidate is the person who has the first signs of aging. Just the first stage of gravity ptosis. It's good to use the thread lifting, and it will be also in future, especially if you do it like every year or maybe every 1.5 year procedure, because it's the absorption period. It takes about 1.5 year to completely absorb the suture, and then you renew the threads under your skin. It will keep your face. I had many patients who is doing Aptos every year within the last 10 years, and they say, okay, I look like I've been looking 10 years ago. So it's able, the Aptos threads is able to freeze time for your face.
好多時候咧，其實女仔追嘅咧就唔係逆齡，係凍齡啊。因為咧好多時候如果當我哋已經去到50-60歲，想 look 翻 back 去到20歲咁嘅樣咧，其實有啲困難。但係如果你係想20幾歲嘅時候就開始去到做一啲嘅凍齡嘅功夫嘅話咧，咁你去到50-60歲嘅時候咧就會容易啲去到 keep 翻你以前後生細個嘅靚樣啦。So a lot of people also wonder, Aptos said that it can last about 2 years. What happens after 2 years?
Some thread under the skin, soon around the thread will be gathered some capsule, which consists of collagenous fibers. And then after the thread fully absorbs, actually it takes about 2 years to completely absorb the thread, but this capsule is still holding the face. So after every treatment you collect and you keep, let's say, 10, maybe 20% of the result. And with the next time when you do thread lifting, I got a lot of proof for that in my phone, I mean before and after. And every next treatment will be more effective for you. And now, after the thread, fully absorbs, you are able to come to do it again, and it will be even better.
咁頭先Dr. Oleg就話其實咧 Aptos 嘅線咧就已經2年之後會 completely absorb 咗㗎啦，咁但係咧就會係你自己嘅膠原喺入邊，咁佢就會可以支撐住你嘅肌膚嘅。咁但係如果你想係更加逆齡嘅話咧，咁你其實每2年咧都可以再做一次嘅維護啦，咁可以再做呢個 Aptos 療程嘅喎。The last question in this section would be what do you think about the frequency of how patients should come? Is it the more the better, or how would you think?
Okay, if you're 50 something, you have the second or the third stage of gravity ptosis, you have a prominent sagging of your tissues. In that case, more is better, right? In one session, you are able to do combinational treatment. We can combine different methods of Aptos company, because we have more than 30 different products which could be combined in more than 50 thread lifting methods altogether. Myself, I use combination of 2 or 3 methods altogether to get the best result. But if you see only the first signs of aging, it's enough to do just a little bit of the threading. It could be short threads for preventative measures to keep your face lifted, to keep your face, let's say, sharp, right? V-shaped.
Okay.
So it could be different. Okay. But if you do it, if you do it every time, let's say once per 1.5 year or once per 2 years, you can do just a little bit.
其實咧 Aptos 嘅 treatment 啦，佢就唔一定係越密越好嘅，1.5至2年左右咧做一次就會係比較好，同埋都要好睇咧你嘅醫生啦去到點樣做啦。咁當然技術咧都係好緊要嘅，因為咧頭先 Dr. Oleg 都有講啦，有50幾款嘅技術嘅喎，咁睇下邊一款啱你咧，就真係要醫生去到幫你去到決定。咁而且咧用啲乜嘢線材啊，都好 determine 究竟你需要幾耐翻嚟做一次啦。咁當然佢頭先舉咗例50幾歲左右咧，可能你就真係需要多啲線材。但係如果你嘅 aging 只係初老嘅現象咧，咁你做少少咧就已經可以 keep 到好耐嘅 result 噶咯喎。咁而家咧好多人就會係擔心嗰個療程究竟係個過程係點樣啊，痛唔痛啊咁樣。咁所以咧我哋就而家講多啲啦。
I mentioned already that I tried the thread lifting for myself. I felt nothing actually. It was so comfortable. I always was thinking it's painful, but from my experience it was not painful. Injectables for me is much more painful, I would say. So my own experience shows me that the procedure it's painless. Especially when you do use numbing cream, then you do use cannula anesthesia instead of injection, and of course when you prefer to do procedure with a certified specialist. As Aptos company, we provide all kind of training courses for our patients, and choose please the right doctors.
咁我都覺得係好啱嘅，因為咧頭先我都有講啦 ，Aptos 埋線咧係佢做過唔同嘅 facial 療程嚟講咧係比較可以接受嘅喎，因為你會有一個 local 嘅麻醉嘅位啦、麻醉水啦，咁再加埋咧其實你又係會有一啲麻膏搽咗上去啦，咁所以成件事嘅過程咧其實咧就唔係大家想象之中咧咁痛嘅。當然啦，痛感係睇個人，但係咧其實根據佢自己自身經歷咧就覺得係非常之容易接受啦。A lot of people wonder that how long does it take actually to complete the whole procedure?
It takes, in most cases, it takes 15, 20 minutes. It's a really short procedure, right? But to make it comfortable, to prepare the patient, you have to spend one more hour. Extra 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, you put the numbing cream for 20 minutes, you play chill music to relax the patient, you create some environment, and then I like to put local anesthesia. I like to leave the patient for 5-10 minutes because you know the anesthesia will work better. And then when I come back, procedure absolutely painless. 20 minutes for the threading and 1 hour to create the comfortable environment.
多咗我咧講得好好啊！成個療程其實可能咧係會1-2個鐘，但係真係去到入呢一個埋線技術嘅時候咧，只係需要20至30分鐘嘅啫。好多時候咧，其實我哋 patient 咧係更加要講嗰個感受啦，咁所以咧好多我哋嘅時間咧係會花咗喺同你 explain 成個過程係點樣啦，講一講我哋嘅陣間嘅程序啊，擺喺邊度啊 ，prepare 你嘅 mindset 咧其實都好緊要。咁所以我會話係大概1-2個鐘就可以完成，咁你即晚咧都可以翻屋企瞓覺噶啦，咁成件事咧係非常之快捷方便。但係你都要有一啲嘅 aftercare 護理嘅方法噶嘛。
Oh, not so many things actually, but we have a special list. First of all, you need to avoid, let's say, hot baths, hot showers, because the hot water and actually warming up the face is able to, to bring some comfortable environment to the bacteria grow. It is able to cause some inflammatory reaction, which is dangerous. So we need to exclude definitely that case, that moment. Besides, we need to stay away from exercises, from the gym, from everything like that, from running. And also, it's good to sleep on the back. And also, personally, I am the fan of advising to wear some thin tapes on the face, which is able, to hold the face, hold the skin, while the threads is, trying to fix inside.
So it's kind of like a cask kind of
yeah,
idea.
some kind of a garment, at least for 24 hours. If you keep them at least for 24 hours, it's able to dramatically improve the resultant
咁啊，即係其實好多嘢都要注意喎，主要都係一啲嘅熱嘅嘢啦，要 avoid 啦，即係可能沖熱水涼，跟住之後做運動，呢啲咧會令到你皮膚嘅血液咧係咁循環好熱嘅話咧，都要注意一下。咁仲有食辣嘢，香港人好多中意食辣嘢噶嘛，我自己都中意，呢個都應該要 avoid 啦，因為其實咧食辣嘢咧都係會令你熱血沸騰啦，咁又係會令到咧啲細菌好容易滋生啊，因為佢哋喺呢啲好溫暖嘅地方咧就可以滋生得到。咁呢幾樣嘢真係要注意一下。同埋咧，我都有聽過咧，其實好多醫生都會建議病人咧係用冰敷嘅。咁除咗你嘅感受會更加好之外啦，都係我哋咧會令到細菌冇咁容易滋生，咁就安全得多啦。做 Aptos
Gan Redefine。